guys, I got a few requests to do a natural everyday look, something that's more work appropriate. So this is quite in contrast to my last video, but I wanted to give you guys some tips on how to make your makeup last all day. So if you like this look and you want to know how I did it, then please keep on watching. Okay guys, let's get started. So before you apply any makeup, you need to get your base ready. So that means that you need to exfoliate or wash your face, and then you need to moisturize. So I have dry to combination skin. I have dry patches and then some like oilier spots. So I use Clinique Dramatically Different. And when my skin is really dry, I use the Clinique Moisture Mask. So you're just going to apply this to your skin just to get it ready so that you won't have any weird dry patches when applying your foundation. So next you need to prime your skin so that your foundation has something to stick to and so that you have an even base. So the primer I'm using today is by Amazing Cosmetics and it's their Illuminating Primer. So you'll apply that all over your face. And I kind of like to pat it into areas that tend to crease more. For foundation, I'm going in with Clinique's Redness Solutions. I have redness in my cheeks, so this foundation helps cancel that out. I'm going in with my Beauty Blender and I just put a small amount on it. If you want more coverage, then apply a thin layer at first and let that dry a little bit and then apply another layer over that so that it doesn't get a cakey finish. So we're just going to dot that on to different areas of our face to kind of get it spread out, and then you're just going to blend it in. You want to make sure you don't forget to bring it down your neck. Next we're going to go in and conceal any areas that need a little bit more coverage, and I'm going in with the MAC ProLongwear concealers in the shades NC15 and NW25, so I just mix them together. I just lightly tap on my concealer so that it doesn't get too cakey, but I get the coverage that I need. I'm just going to let that sit for a minute so it can kind of soak in a little bit before I blend it out. And to blend it out, I'm just going in with a smaller beauty blender. Next, I'm going to go in and set that with No. 7's translucent powder. And I'm going to go ahead and set certain parts of my face that I know have a tendency to crease in the same way. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. So I like to go in and set that with a translucent powder so that when I go in with eyeshadow it blends seamlessly. Now I'm going to go in and lightly set the rest of my face and brush away any powder that's left under my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows and then we'll come back for eyes. I'm going to film a completely separate tutorial on how I do my eyebrows. So for eyeshadow we're going to go in with the Morphe 350 palette and I'm going to go in with this color right here in the crease first. This is just going to be our transitions shade for all of our darker colors that go on top of it. Next I'm going to go in with this color to darken it a bit more. So you'll focus it on the corners first where you want it the darkest and then sweep it in. And you'll want to use a soft, fluffy blending brush to help soften and blend this all out. Next, you're going to go in with a more tapered brush. And we're just going to keep slowly going darker, so you're going to go in with this color right here. So we're going to start off by slightly going down into your waterline like that. And just kind of bringing it in. And you're going to do a light C shape. And then you'll slowly just bring that in and blend it out. And you'll go in with a bigger blending brush and just kind of soften the edges. You're going to go back in with that tapered brush and take this dark brown shade right here. And we're going to use that to darken the crease and the outer edge even more. So you're just going to focus that right in this little C shape right here. We're not going to bring it in any farther than that. And you're just going to take that same blending brush and kind of soften it out. And you can make this as dark or as light as you want just by building up more color. Next, I'm going to highlight my brow bone with this shade right here. And you'll go back in with that big soft blending brush and just kind of soften everything out. Next, I'm going to go in with this Bare Minerals palette, and we are going to use these two shades on the left over here. So you're just going to put that on the inner third of your lid and kind of pack that on, and then slowly blend it out. And then you're going to go back in with that blending brush and just soften everything again and kind of bring it in. Next, you're going to go back into the 35O palette in this color, and we're going to put that on the lower lash line. And you're just going to use this color as a transition shade for a darker color. So you don't want to bring it in all the way, and just kind of bring it down a little bit to blend it into the eyeshadow over here. Then I'm going to go back in with this dark brown color and darken that outer edge just a little bit. Now I'm going to go back into the Bare Minerals palette and use this top shade to highlight my inner corner. So next I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. And you are welcome to do winged eyeliner for this look. For today's tutorial, I'm just going to keep it kind of simple. I'm going to go ahead and put mascara and lashes on, and then we'll be back for skin. And I'm going to do a whole tutorial on how I do my lashes and how I do my outer edge falsies in a separate video. Okay, so now we're going to go in for skin, and I'm going to contour and highlight my face. We're going to go in with the highlight and contour palette that looks like this. And I'm just going to use this shade to help define my cheekbones. And you want to start off with less product, and you want to be able to build it up so that you don't just get like a big harsh line of dark brown on your face, because that's not cute. And I like to kind of bring that up the sides of my face as well. Next I'm going to go in with this light shade and we're going to highlight certain parts of my face that I want to accentuate. Next I'm going to go in with the MIlani Baked Blush in Luminoso. And I like this because it kind of has a nice like natural peachy finish to it with a slight sheen, so it's not too matte. But if you have oily skin and you want to go for matte, then you can do that as well. Next I'm going to go in and highlight my cheekbones with MAC Soft and Gentle. Yes. And I'm just going to kind of lightly dust what I have left on my chin and forehead. I'm going to take a little bit down my nose. And then put a little bit on my Cupid's bow. Next you want to set your face so that everything will last all day. And I'm going in with e.l.f.'s Makeup Mist and Set. Next you're going to want to go in with a long-lasting lipstick so that you don't have to worry about retouching it up all day, worrying about if it's smearing or if it's getting on your chin. So I like to go in with the Kat Von D lipsticks. I wear them to work and I'll even eat lunch, and sometimes I still don't even need to reply because it stays on so well. So I'm going to go in with the color Lolita 2. If you're more comfortable with going something a little bit lighter, there's also Ludwig. She snuck in behind me. Hold on. She's curious. Oh, she's so mad I won't let her sit on my lap. So it's funny, my camera makes it look so much oranger than it like looks in real life. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of Ludwig on top of it. Alright guys, so that completes the finished look. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe, and check me out on Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day series as well, so stay tuned for that. Thanks!